Anytime there's a groundswell of unrest or dissent, there's never any direction or vision to actually harness that energy productively. It's always co-opted by the regime through approved dissidents or useful idiots who throw out red meat to make the masses feel like they're part of the revolution as they put up flags and go on marches. Oh, we had like 3 million billion people go on our march. Why? Oh, because it lets the government know that we hate them. They know you hate them. They know you hate them. They know that you hate every single thing that they're fucking doing. They know. You reminding them that you hate them achieves nothing. Performative head pats and pandering by populist stooges ensue, and then, once the masses have gotten their patriotism and righteous indignation out of their system, the energy dissipates, the discontent is contained, the message is used as the thin end of someone else's wedge, and, tuckered out from shouting themselves hoarse, the masses go back to sleep like a baby that just had a tantrum. Perfectly docile until the next current thing. Ground-level activism like protests, post and slop are nothing more than surrogate activities. Bottom-up action leads nowhere and will always be co-opted and leveraged as containment specifically because it's disorganised, fragmented and beholden to the whim of the mob. If your idea of revolutionary action does not have the iron law of oligarchy as its core tenet, it will fail. Someone must be in charge. Make no mistake though, no one in the scene, so to speak, is either worthy or in any kind of position to do so. But also, be very, very wary of pretenders turning on the slop siren to declare that the Overton window has shifted once again, and also, this changes everything because they're simply jangling keys and giving you the runaround. Nothing ever happens because any potentially seismic events are always swiftly spun by the propaganda machine to get everyone back onto the reservation. Well, the regime, the deep state, the swamp, the cathedral, the octopus, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, has an actual monopoly on hard power. It will make sure nothing ever happens. But don't worry, why don't you sign one of those petitions which have literally never, ever, ever led to any actual change other than getting the government to tell you, no, fuck you, we will do whatever the fuck we want a second time. Similarly, ignore anyone Fed posting about civil war. As long as there is no actual counter-elite with both the funds, expertise, support and logistics to prosecute a civil war and a clear plan to restore order and form a government afterwards, which there fucking isn't, there will be no civil war. So stop going on about fucking civil war, especially to your normie friends. Sure, we've all spent the last decade bragging about how based and red-pilled we all are, but this isn't a fucking game. It's not a fucking game. We might all be jaded and terminally online enough to handle it, but the so-called red pills are actually cognito hazards for the average normie, and you can thank the media for that one. You can't just get them riled up about things that they can't change and then give them no means or direction to even do anything about it. At best, you leave them scared and neurotic. And at worst, they could get swept up in some very, very serious trouble. It's a very cruel thing to do, so just let them be because they suffer enough as it is. If you want to know more about what I'm getting at here, buy books. Other than that, don't ask me what needs to be done. I'm not going to have a cell block of overexcited Spergs on my conscience. By all means, keep the memes flowing, make your jokes and enjoy your online communities, but do not grant a regime that hates you the legitimacy of your participation. Don't go to protest, don't get caught up in the endless it's happening cycle, and don't even vote. Democracy is fake and gay, and that voting is just magical thinking. You would spend your time in the voting booth more productively by getting on your knees and praying for the arrival of an actual good king. Just look after yourselves and yours. If there is any white pill to be found in all of this, it's that this situation that we're in cannot last forever. Entropy and the weight of the regime's incompetence and its own slavery to its own bureaucracy will lead to its own collapse eventually. Just ride the tiger and stay at your post.